take him out. Fix this problem at the root.
All right, on that note.
I love no half measures.
All right, I went live on that note, Colin. Hey, everybody. Welcome to, I think this is episode 92 of the Great Pendragon Campaign. We're in the second part of the year 526. Apologies for having no game last week, but that's okay because we're just gonna kind of get into it. But first, how are you two doing, Jim and Colin? Doing okay?
Doing good. Yeah. Speaking, I started a new game this weekend. Open table D&D at a local library.
So, wow, Harnmaster.
Fun times.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
Exactly.
An open table D&D campaign.
Yep. Yeah.
Are you using your publisher?
I told them I didn't want to see any rule books on the table. That's sort of my opening spiel that you play the game. I'm going to tell you what's up. You're going to tell me what your character does. And if we need to, we'll look at your character sheet, whatever. But rule books are for before and after.
Are you
the looks on some of their faces were was
right.
So yeah,
for sure, because those are the red flags that your own videos will tell you about, right?
Yeah.
But considering it's you though, that you're like the benevolent dictator. Right, you're like, that's fine. I will adjudicate fairly, and
we have 2 hours to play. Let's not spend our nose in a book. If it's super important, we'll hash it out at the time. But let's just play.
Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. Yeah, especially in 2 hours. That's always hard.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you can't even get boy, Lord help you when you get to level 5 or whatever. You can't even get a combat done in 2 hours.
Right. Yeah. We'll have to see how it works out.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's awesome. So are you just plopping down an adventure, or just really just kind of making stuff up as you go, or?
I'm running two to three one shots and just sort of get a feel for the regulars who are going to show up, and then I'll start my campaign, which is island hopping on these magic islands that they have to be off of by nightfall to justify the 2-hour time limit. I'm going to put a timer. It's here's your bounty list of everything that you could possibly do on the island. Good luck, 2 hours.
Nice.
That's so
that's
good.
A nice tight conceit.
Yep. Yeah.
It really is.
Don't be caught here at sundown.
Awesome. All right. Let's play some Pendragon.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's say a few weeks have passed since last session. Remember we ended in a feast. And there was some kind of peace. All right, so a few weeks have passed. It is now early summer. So after the feast in Bayeux, the Dukes of France have begun to bend the knee, and the tide is now in the favor of Arthur. French resistance, though, remains sturdy for now. Meanwhile, the Roman army remains elusive. So we're going to open up in a siege. Arthur has been whisked away with Sir Kay and Sir Bedivere. The Duke of Brittany has called for his aid, and they have answered. Rufus and Salisbury has been put in charge of leading a siege efforts against Ile-de-France, one of the final chateaus between Arthur's main force and Paris. So that's where we're starting out here. Very, very much think of this lone chateau. Very almost kind of like Winterborn Gunny stone, very old, stands up upon a hill. Around it is bathed in this fiery glow as its young orchards are on fire. Smoke and ash is pouring onto the battlements, and we can see you all in the distance in the siege encampment tools, right? As you are basically burning and starving them out as sieges go. Right, safely away and onlooking this grim spectacle. Rufus's retinue, all the pennants of blue and gold of Salisbury are fluttering. And as the quiet siege encampment happens, as we just watch this burning and smoking out of the castle here. And that's where I see you two are here, and you're kind of around, maybe at the battle table, or maybe just maybe Aaron Sorkin kind of walking and talking across the siege line. And Rufus is this is such a beautiful place. To see just splendor turn to smoke kind of saddens me,
It's muted. Well, it is sad. Still, they could have surrendered. I think Gordon's really feeling the slow pace of what he thought was going to be like a really fast-paced invasion.
I think Acewin is kind of focusing in on the details of the siege and like trying to get a grasp of like how are we doing well, what can we do better, like really trying to optimize this siege.
All right. Rufus is very curious about your own personal takes on the matter here. Now, Gorthrin, I do admire that the loyalty they have for Rome and their own lords, that they would not give way to us. But there's just something nonsensical about fighting to the last, don't you think?
Indeed. Yes, we'll spend many men on these walls.
Surely those behind their walls know if this is doomed, right, Acewin? Yet they will still tucker behind. You say that's brave?
I don't know. I think I looked at those walls and I think, well, what if that was Sarum? Would we know that we're doomed? And if we did know that we were doomed, would we capitulate?
Can't say I would.
Nor your father.
No.
I brought my family chronicles with me and have been reading about campaigns here, but it also speaks of Alder's Gap. That was doomed. Fighting a nation larger than us, a king as a county, and was that bravery or ignorance on our part? What can you say about the difference?
Yeah. Looks to Gorthrin, who's the embodiment of the Battle of Alder's Gap, now wedded between Godwin and like how things have changed. Right?
Yeah.
Well. All right. Well, let's show these people mercy. We will fight them. We will meet them on their terms. We will do our duty to the best of our abilities. But we will show them the honor and respect that loyalty demands, even if it is to another lord. What say you?
I mean, let's see.
Yeah.
Magnanimity in victory is proof that our intentions are noble. I'm irritated this morning, but you are right. We should show mercy.
Yeah. Rufus will put a hand on your shoulder and be like, I know this siege has not been going as... I know this campaign has not been going as planned for you, Gorthrin, but stay true. You'll have a chance to prove yourself. Believe me. Now,
as you say,
I think like at this point, our squires and stuff have given us our horses, and now it's time to get ready for the first assault. The smoke has been clearing up. It's done when it can. Now let's go forth into the breach. So we're going to abstract the siege out to kind of like we were doing in the anarchy phases of stuff. So we're going to do three rolls for us to represent sort of how the siege goes, because I have more scenes to go through today. And if I did every single freaking battle this year, we would be here for 6 weeks. And with our pace of missing sessions, I don't want, you know what I mean? I want to get something else done. Yeah. So forgive me. Okay.
We can do the montage.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to montage this one. But, the dramatic calm before the storm, talking about how we were treating that stuff. And that's what's important to me here. All right. So I'm going to need a prudent test, a valor test, and a siege test. Prudency, obviously, do you want to be the first one above the wall? How exposed are you? And then valor and siege as well being.
Looks like success, and failure on siege.
All right. So the
just
number
a reminder that I need to bump siege up next opportunity.
Check check all of these as a consolation for the abbreviated style of play. Sorry, check the ones that you pass. Okay, so 3 passes and 2 passes.
Yeah.
Okay. So then with 2 passes, Acewin, you're going to conduct. Also, actually, give me another siege test as well from you, because this will augments the actual siege, because this was sort of you keeping everything in line here. Okay, awesome. So you're going to gain from the efforts of the siege 25 glory, and then d6 librum as treasure, as loot. Now you don't have to take the loot. You could give it away, but you are entitled to that. Additionally, you will earn yourself another 15 glory as being sort of the marshal of the siege. Right? That's what that past siege one gives you, right? Basically equal to your siege skill is how I see it. Okay?
Okay.
Now, Jim, Gorthrin has set himself apart in this siege. You will earn yourself 50 glory. Perhaps you have done something worthy of note. Perhaps you were the one who brought the lord in, who they surrendered to, or something like that. You also gain loot. You will gain d6 librum, as well as an old nag.
Yes.
So you gained yourself a horse.
All right.
6 librum. Hello.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. And similarly to you, you're given these. These are entitled spoils. But if you wanted to use this as an opportunity for like mercy or generosity or something like that to this lord that fell, be my guest here. That would be totally in line.
Let's see. I mean, the nag is going to go to my surgeon because I don't think I have a horse for my surgeon yet.
Nice.
So, yeah.
You have a personal surgeon?
Yeah. I brought
nice.
my personal surgeon, Edith. And I think I'll distribute the Libra to my household knights.
Hell yeah.
They get half Libra each.
Yeah. Love that. Colin, what's Acewin doing?
I think also gonna distribute it. I think I was thinking of like whether she would be giving it as a gift to someone specific.
Yeah.
But nothing really interesting came to mind. So just distributing it to
your household knights.
Her. Yeah.
For sure. Awesome. Cool. Then
I'm sorry, what's the place we siege? The name of the place?
I just had chateau in Ile-de-France. It's the part outside of Paris. So It's like in the borderline of the Anjou region in Paris proper.
Got it. Okay.
So like
for the chronicle,
for the
notes.
Yeah. So effectively, I have abbreviated the part where we went to the Chateau de Garde and like that kind of stuff, and now we're a little bit past that, and that's where we are.
Okay.
That's where we're part of the game now, where we've been making progress inland. That's what the couple of weeks sort of represents here.
Okay.
All right. Continuing the montage, we find ourselves in skirmishes with the Romans. So while Arthur has been away, Sir Lamorak has been in charge of pursuing the Romans, using the scouting stuff, basically what Gorthon was doing last time. You're detached from Arthur's host at this part, and you've been riding away, for some time. Your standing orders are to find and destroy any like Romans that you can find, but obviously be prepared to offer generous terms for their surrender. All right. So to represent these skirmishes as you are pursuing them, I need horsemanship, valor, and sword from the three of you.
All right.
Horsemanship, valor, and sword. I'm being attacked by a cat at the moment.
Sword.
It's got 6 claws, so I gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Successes.
Hey, at least the cat's giving you a bonus on your stewardship rolls every year.
Right. Hey, there we go. And what was the other Valorous.
Valor, horse, and sword. Perfect.
Yes.
Successes for all of you. All right. You've been okay. Then the way I would portray this is that you were successfully able to fight off some Byzantine cataphracts, who mostly end up surrendering to you. This will earn you all 50 glory. And in the aftermath of these surrenderings, this is when I want to pick up the scene. And obviously check the ones that you got, of course.
I'll be right back. I have to kick the cat out.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Yeah. So the aftermath of the skirmishes, a Roman envoy, messenger, maybe with like 2 other folks with them. They're arriving bearing a white flag of truce and talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're going to come to you all while these knights these Byzantine knights are surrendering, and they offer a parlay. Lamorak and you and Gorthrin, I guess, would be like the key people here for accepting it or not. How are you all feeling after this rousing rout?
Feeling good. Acewin's gonna have the squires like prepare the tent to receive the parlay. Specifically, want to set out some finger foods and some wine.
Yeah.
Whatever wine we captured from the last place is what we're gonna serve them.
Nice. All right. I'll let Jim get back on here and catch him up. All right, there you are. Yeah, so a Roman messenger bearing a white flag of truce was arriving after you all were capturing these knights here, and they're offering to deliver a message to Arthur. Now, Acewin has taken it upon herself to suggest that you should treat these messengers with respect and courtesy and offer them wine from the last captured city as a sign. Which they no doubt realize, and that puts them at a little bit of a disdain, as well as seeing some of the best knights of the Roman legion be captured here, right? These are like some of the heavy knights. So, Gorthrin, you know the messenger coming here. You don't know them personally, but they were part of the relief force during your raid.
Well, I'm happy to meet with them.
Yeah, so that's what's happening at the little makeshift little dinner table as you are having these treats here. This messenger describes how they're in their commander, Gainus, cousin to Arthur, is looking for, cousin to the Emperor, is looking to make a parlay with Arthur. So, can Arthur be found near here? Again, you've been out for a while. You have no idea where he is.
Yeah,
we would hear terms.
We're not going to reveal that we don't know where Arthur is.
Right. Well,
at least Gorthrin's not.
Well, perhaps if your lord was here, I would be willing to feel like you're ready to be received.
We are knights of the round table. What you would present to Arthur, you would present to us.
They are a little quizzical about that. We've heard a little bit about that. What is the round table? Is it real?
It is. It is a table of commonality.
Commonality.
The bonds between each of us supersede much of what you might consider the natural hierarchy. He is our lord, but he treats us well, listens to our counsel, as he would a brother.
And the realm prospers.
So, I say again, what you would present to Arthur, you will present to us.
Very well. My lord, and he hands over the paper with the seal. It's a Roman seal and vellum and all that stuff. Is willing to meet Arthur in Paris. And give and offer a ruling of this region of Gaul.
Just checking in out of character. Yeah. Aeswin's gonna pop that seal open and give it a read.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah. Take a look at the terms that are offered in this.
They're very much like, okay, this in terms of like war goals, it's obviously that Arthur is not the emperor, but you can have France, just stay out of Italy, pretty much to the Alps, right? It's very much saying, okay, you got it, this is yours. Let us get out of here by winter. Paris, we can do it all in Paris. Welcome, enjoy your new lands. Is very much what it's saying.
Trying to buy us off.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Aeswin's thinking back to the casus belli for this whole thing.
Yeah.
Was the issue of tribute. Yeah. Right? Is that addressed in here?
No. It would be expected. That is explicitly left out, and it would be expected that Arthur would owe tribute to the Roman emperor, being the ruler of this land. That would be looking this over. You can kind of like read that through the fine print for sure.
Okay, yeah. Aeswin's not going to let that rest on the table unsaid, and is going to say, "I see no terms on the issue of tribute, which has provoked this war."
Well. Are you sure you speak for Arthur? He's like one says when he...
I did not say I speak for Arthur, but I listen for him. And if he asks me, I will speak for him.
Curious bunch. Well, yes, we would expect tribute.
So what's changed then from the genesis of this war is simply who owns France. The issue which has caused blood, unresolved. We will give this to Arthur. We will relay your terms. He will decide. But I know Arthur, what I would decide. Have you come to negotiate or merely offer the terms?
The guy that's been making eyes at Gorthrin, the one that you all fought on the battlefield together, goes, I'm prepared to speak and negotiate. He puts like the hand on the other guy. Like, I'm willing to step up here and bend the rules here. Do you want a delay on tribute for some years? As perhaps Arthur needs time to make peace with his own new dukes. As he says, it's kind of like as loyal as they are, right?
This war broke out not because Arthur couldn't pay tribute, but because a capitulation was asked of him, which is unthinkable. It has not, in the interim, become thinkable. Logres does not bend to Rome. This is what Arthur has decided. This is what we at the Round Table abide. This is why we shed our blood here in France, a land not our own. Rome claims a sovereignty, would ask us to be suzerain to it. And we repudiate that entirely.
You would repudiate... Still your tongue, friend. It's like they're getting angry about you still defying them.
Yeah. Let me be clear. We will repudiate. We have repudiated you. At each step here in France, yours go backwards and ours go forwards. We are not looking to conquer Rome. We are not looking to take your lands and your riches. But if we must do that in order to prosecute our case, Arthur seems perfectly willing. And I, for one, am perfectly willing to follow Arthur. We will deliver these terms as you've presented them. We make no promises that they will be accepted, and we offer no counter terms as yet.
Very well. They hand over money as ransom for their Byzantine knights.
Sure.
Cool. You all can gain 50 denarii for this rousing capture, and that's how valuable these guys are.
Yeah.
50 denarii.
Yep. Awesome. Cool. So you are arriving back to the main force, main host's camp, right? And that's when, as you are delivering over these terms and telling the rest of the round table knights, you hear the horns blowing, signaling Arthur's return. Arthur, Kay, and Bedivere return, and on the stick of one of, like, I guess probably like Bedivere's kind of holding it for Arthur, is the head of a giant.
I used suzerain wrong. Damn. Sorry.
Did you? Okay.
I did. Suzerain refers to the dominant rather than subordinate power. So they would not be asking us to be suzerain. They would be saying they would be suzerain over us.
Oh, okay.
It'd be like they're governors. They're
fucked up. I ruined the session, guys.
So is a suzerain and satrap? Is that how that works?
Suzerainty is a de facto, not a de jure political arrangement. So it's not formal.
Okay.
It's when the
it's just
dominant
hegemonic.
dictates to the
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know those terms as well as you. That's good to know. That's awesome. All right. You get to have the tale of Arthur and the giant regaled to you in Brittany. The Duke of Brittany's daughter was captured by a terrible giant, who Arthur fought to rescue her. The three knights rode out. Sadly, the daughter didn't survive the fight, as Arthur basically tumbled with the giant down a mountain.
Yeah.
But Arthur slaying the giant meant that, the giant would never harm anyone ever again. Obviously, the story told around the embattlements is way more inspiring than the way I describe it. But Arthur's deeds have given you all a free check to loyalty to Arthur.
Yes.
Arthur.
I mean, that's respect. How
Arthur
big is
still
this
got it.
head?
It's bigger than the one that even you had.
Sangwar's head.
Yeah.
Nice.
In the tooth. They're more or less this. I mean, it's not like another level of like colossal Tarrasque level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like
the next size up.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Goes from 15 to a 16 head size.
Yeah. So just something like that, right?
Gotcha. Still, that's it, and down a mountain, no less. That's quite impressive.
Yeah. The giant the giant around San Michel has been slain. And of course now
Nobody's faced off against Gargantua and Pantagruel yet.
Yeah, not yet. Furthermore, there's some events back home that I want to have transpire. Let's talk about Tilshead. Tilshead, your cattle have grown sickly. Suspicion is arising once again, and cast it on your adopted child.
Yeah. It's not that magic cow we kept a few years ago that's doing it.
Nobody knows. But it's +5 fate this year. It could be. Sacrificing the cow might make sense.
Yeah. Who's in charge? Well, Queen Guinevere's what's her name? Lady Bryn is in charge until Tilshead. So I don't know about sacrificing. I don't know that she would sacrifice a cow.
No, they would not.
This feels too pagan.
Yeah.
But is there how bad is it in terms of like people coming after the adopted kid? Like, is their life in danger?
It's always just going to be muttering under his breaths. It's that damn girl. She's part of the devil. That one, that kind of stuff, right?
Right.
Nothing ever said to your face, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking maybe like sending them to Amesbury, or something to be warded there, so that it's just not in the middle of Till's Head might be appropriate.
Right.
And maybe the nuns there can instill her with some godliness.
It's just an unlucky, this child who is surrounded, a black cloud of fate and unluckiness follows, and misfortune just follows her around. I mean, a kid who has this sort of bad luck who winds up at Amesbury is definitely a horror story waiting to be written. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah. If her life isn't in danger, then it's just a matter of she's gonna stay in the manor and
But your cattle, but your cattle flock has definitely is wasted.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like +5 bait's pretty severe for that. So yeah, it's pretty much your whole cattle are sick.
Yeah.
Which for you is obviously a big deal. As that's sort of like your bread and butter.
Yep.
All right. And Gunnet, your peasantry have elected a new elder, Elder Katrin, who's lanky, courageous, but arbitrary. Now it's customary to hold a banquet in the honor of the new elder.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Alwina is gonna do that?
I think Alwina would love a banquet. I don't think Alwina would love to organize a banquet. Yeah. So it's a question of whether Gwern takes the hint and organizes it for Alwina.
Gwern is definitely like the master of rules and ceremonies, right? Like he's definitely has that. He knows all of the laws of the land about what, the ancient old traditions.
Sure.
And I like
they were there when most of them were written.
Yeah, right. And they know all of like the peasant folk odds and ends of this is an old tradition dating back to even before Uther, kind of thing. You're supposed to have a feast. These are the old words you're supposed to say, that kind of thing, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, for sure. Okay, so you're not. I'm going to say that because you have Gwern on the lookout for you here, then you're not going to earn +2 hatred of landlord not holding this banquet. So perfect. You avoid that. Love that stuff. All right. Okay. So the Peace of Paris will not occur. Arthur back to France. Arthur returns with these terms and tells the army that there will be no peace this year. Rome has insulted us once again, and that if. But he also tells you not to get comfortable here. We won't be rulers of France. We will be returning home once this deed is done, and Rome has paid the price. Right, and that gives you a lot of people, good cries, across the camp.
Yeah,
some hurrahs.
Time to go home at some point.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That you won't be just dukes of France, right? You will be returning home.
Good. Very good.
So time to find where the Romans are. So we're going to do some skirmishes. This is going to be, rather than like that 3 test kind of thing, this is going to be those skirmish rolls that we were doing last session, because I want to have a little more combat, if that's okay with you. This will be skirmishes against Roman infantry, and this sort of represents the time interspersed as Arthur is trying to tactically get one on the Romans to force a battle, right? So that's what's going on right now. So again, sort of like these ranging horsemen fighting their scouts, just that kind of little thing happening back and forth, until one army, basically until the Romans get stuck in a bad spot and Arthur can catch up to them and force a battle. Right? That's exactly what's going on. All right. So I'm going to need, let's say you guys are fighting together for simplicity's sake. So I think this will be Ace-Win, leading with the battle roll here. But we're gonna be doing again the by the book skirmish rules. So this will determine like losses and stuff by the end of it.
That's a crit.
Finally, crit's gonna give you awesome. That's gonna give you a +5 on the follower's fate roll at the end of this. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and do a regular fight. All right, let me just quickly roll a random kind of weather event for, let's say we're in June. Good wind, it's fair. Oh, great, so it's like very much like a fair day in the French countryside. Very wooded, hilly, as you guys are pursuing down these Romans. You were going to be engaged against a rear guard. So rather elite Roman infantry, wielding great spears. Okay.
All right.
Each of you is going to be fighting a one-on-one.
Okay.
So
sword or lance?
Yeah.
I think this will probably be sword, if only because you're not going to be really charging against them. It's not a battle.
Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. Not going to invoke anything.
Yeah. All right. This one's against Colin. Get +2. They fail. This one's against Scorthrin. Okay. One beats Colin, and Jim beats theirs. All right.
Yeah.
Damage time.
Damage time. All right. Here we go. Yeah. A lot of ones there.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Right. Clangs off their armor.
Fine.
And got 18 armor?
Yeah, they're heavy.
Right. Yeah. I guess
this is the elite infantry. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're no longer fighting those Saxons with the leathers and.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I figured they'd have a little less just because they wouldn't have a shield, but I'm gonna take that guy's armor. Put it on my guardsman.
14. That's not getting through Ace-Win at all.
You need seven more damage to hurt me.
Oh, you got that nice chivalry bonus.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good
Awesome.
shining example.
What I'm doing is I'm taking note of if the hit would get through my armor but doesn't get through my chivalry. I'm going to make note because to me that means that Ace-Win did get hit, but is just like that chivalric toughness is the thing.
Yeah. Yep. Just like slides right off.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's go for another round.
All right. Here we go.
Better.
Yeah, not for me.
This one's
See how we go.
against Colin. Not good. Against Jim. Not good. All right, there you go. Okay. Both of you succeed here.
Jesus.
Oof, man.
Jesus.
Talk about ones.
Yeah. All right, 22. Okay.
Here we go. Hey, 22 is respectable.
Draws blood.
Damage. Yeah, a little bit of damage bleeds through.
All right. Now we're talking.
Yeah. All right, third round. Ace-Win. Scorthrin. I got one on you. There's your chivalric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's my chivalric bonus.
Yeah, coming in handy here. the sun catches you just right. Like, and 21.
There's like a lens flare every time. It's that that 3 number range.
Yeah. Lovely.
All right.
After 3 rounds here, Acewin, can you give me a follower's fate roll? This will be modified with +5. This is another battle test with +5 to it.
Yep. Easy peasy.
Awesome. Okay. So then by the end of the 3 rounds here, you're going to suffer 2% killed, 8% wounded, but you guys are victorious.
Nice.
As you are fighting through these skirmishes. Each of you will receive 25 glory for fighting these elites.
You were taking them captive?
Yes. And by taking these guys captive, it becomes pretty clear that where the forces of Rome are headed, they're heading south to this, probably through this valley. And you can see, like, through Arthur's stuff, it's like, all right, we got to catch him here. And we kind of see that sort of, like, dotted line of, like, little clash, right? Little clash, right? And then we jump to early August. And Arthur's maneuvers and counter maneuvers have trapped the Romans in a valley called Saucy. It is in this lowly valley on the way to Autun that the Romans and the Britons will crash. So this is the actual proper battle.
Can you spell Saucy?
Yeah, it's Saussy.
Saucy.
Saucy. All right. I'm going to try to remember how to do the Book of Battle stuff. So
it's been a hot second.
Good luck. I'm sorry. it's gonna be a little rough. But I think I want to do a proper battle here, and this is pretty much Arthur against the Romans. The Romes.
All right.
So the Emperor will be here. I would like to point out in this valley, in this fight, this was the first time you can see the host of Rome, and it's, honestly, magnificence in its way. While it's certainly nowhere near the height of what you would expect to see during, like, the height of the Republic or stuff like that, it is certainly a testament to the breadth of the Roman Empire. You can see various flags and different groups. You can see, like, Arabic soldiers combined with, like, Byzantine troops and Ethiopian troops. Like, the whole empire, basically conscripts are here from all over compared to what you all look like, right? Like, it's...
There we go. So the Emperor's here?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Emperor's army. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
good. We needed a ransom target.
Yeah.
So problem with taking an emperor ransom is, who do you ransom them to?
Who do you ransom them to? Yeah, the court eunuchs. They'll just blind him and send him to a monastery.
That's incredible.
All right. Well, that's a choice the emperor made.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So Arthur's battle score for this is going to be 22, and Emperor Lucius's battle score is 25.
Hey.
So we're going to start with the opening battle rolls. Would one of you like to roll for Arthur? And would one of you like to roll for Lucius?
I'll roll for Arthur. I shouldn't have rolled for Arthur.
Oh, so good. What's Lucius's?
25.
25.
Oh, 25.
So just plus 5.
Plus 5.
Oh, it still wins, but
still wins. Yeah.
All right. Let me.
Fight.
Maybe there's a reason for that. Let me put in. We're in August. Good breeze, fair temperatures, no rain, so then there's no fog or anything like that. Nope. It's just okay. It just be like that.
No one's on their A game, but
Yeah.
Lucius phoning it in does better than Arthur phoning it in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think maybe it's perhaps a representation of the pursuit combined with the retreat, right? Of getting armies across from each other. Neither of you are exceptionally organized, but Arthur's the first one to make the move, right?
Right.
All right. I already pre-rolled the first battle event. I got a +3, which harkens confusion around, which would make sense based on our battle rolls as well. So that gives us a starting army intensity of 23. And for Salisbury's charge, you're having a unit intensity of 8 because you're starting from the second ranks. So the next thing that happens is that the charge will take place. Winning this first round will determine the charge bonus, which is the thing we got to do right now. So this would be the Salisbury's like battalion or skill level of rolling against either the intensity or the enemy's battle score, whichever is higher. Since our current unit intensity is 8, you'll be rolling against the Romans stuff. And just by the randomness of the matchup, you guys are going against Gothic cavalry.
Nice. All right.
The Roman commander's battle roll is 19.
Okay. So because Arthur failed or didn't win, no, we do get a bonus. Right, because Arthur succeeded his commander bonus roll, which means we do get the charge bonus to our lance.
No, this is what we're rolling now to see.
Okay, this is the battle roll. That was just for the higher level.
The higher level problems of losing that roll is what causes the confusion for Arthur and the horns going around and being like, "What's going on?" And then that's when you're like, "No, let's go, let's charge," like kind of thing.
Okay.
All right. And so this is where you guys will be rolling up and squaring against this Gothic cavalry who are also ready to charge you.
Okay.
So now we're rolling. This will determine who gets the +5. Okay.
Okay. And this is still Arthur, or is this we're going down?
No,
a level to
we're down
commander?
a level. This is local commander level. This is you against this Roman/Gothic commander. It's probably a Roman in charge of the Goths. I don't think they let the Goths run themselves. But I don't know.
I would like to
not after last century.
Yeah, that's exactly my. Yeah, that's what. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to invoke Loyalty Lord on this one.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, for this fight. All right, so that's a success. I get +5. There we go, baby.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for.
That's a good roll.
Yeah. Acewin sees the confusion and very much feels emboldened and obligated to be like, I gotta, at least where I can, I'm gonna put order to things. And the order is this lance through their throat.
Yep.
So through the mists, or through the mist of war, the fog of war, the line of Salisbury forces going on. So like we can kind of like if we had the CGI budget and we could zoom out, we could see a lot of Arthur's forces like kind of circling and trying to get lined up. But then we see that sort of perfect like slight echelon, formation of the bright yellow and white Salisbury banners pendants like going forward, leading the charge. So you all are the literal tip of the spear of Arthur's army. You're the first people who clash into them. So kudos to you for getting that glory and that honor here, right? But you're also fighting some of the toughest troops, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
love to see it.
Mm-hmm. Lovely.
Lance
so you
+5.
You get Lance +5 against these guys. Crit.
Fucking yes.
That's an ace win crit. That is not like a 1. That's
yes.
memorable for sure.
Why couldn't I have rolled this at like fucking Baden? It's just sometimes.
There we go. There's mine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all right.
Just saying, one of us has the better joust record.
Yes,
technically,
certainly do.
It's Collins and mine. All right. Well, you still win because I rolled very, very poorly. Obviously, the first round is a charge, so like we get to resolve this with a single this melee roll. I don't think you technically roll damage in this one.
Oh,
in the battle reference.
But look at the
I
damage.
know, because we're not doing the micro round of stuff. Instead, it represents a victory for this round's results, right? Technically, it's a triumph. Everyone wins.
Okay.
That's if I recall, that's a triumph -2 army intensity. I will just mark this -2. Intensity next round. Okay. We don't have to do bodyguard losses. I think you need to make a squire test now at the end of this part. Which is a squire test is the age of your squire.
Yeah.
Their skill.
There's 17. Yeah.
Fails.
God damn it, Gwagon.
All right. Gwagon gets separated from you. He found his way out of the battle. Which, I mean, could kind of make sense given the situation.
This is also Gwagon's first proper battle, I think.
Yeah. And again, that's something.
Sieges and skirmishes.
Yeah, and that's
and skirmishes.
That's a really good point. Remember how all these young knights were talking up this big game, and the squires were excited about doing this. This is it. This is the real game. And everyone here is just like, I don't know what's going on. Holy crap! What is this? Is intense. You know, in a way that is. I mean, I don't know. Like, I've never been in a battle. Like, I can only imagine just how. I mean. For lack of a better term, just literally how crazy it is to see this amount of people fighting to the death, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
Like, that is bizarre. Like, coming from, like, this is more people than these people, you know, than these poor little squires have ever seen their entire lives. Not Gorthorn and Acewin being around and as worldly as you all are and being as famous as you are. You've seen some stuff. But, you know, to the rest of these Ponong Salisbury Knights, these next generation, these 10, there's Rodgar, you know, like these, like the Rodgar's generation is just, you know, this is crazy. This is literally, but I'm like, Rodgar is not your squire. Like he's here, he's fighting just as well as everyone else. You know, Nesta, I think, all those folks, like these people are like, we'll show you the way. We'll be the bridge here. That's awesome. Cool. All right.
Yeah.
When you pass your squire test, you can give the knight a new spear or lance, because if you do, I guess if you roll damage, it determines whether or not it's broken. I think even's okay. Odd means it's broken.
Yeah, odds was broken.
You can get off the horse and give it to his knight. So you basically a spare horse. Give his horse to his knight. Yeah. Dismount, receipt. Pick up basically if you were unconscious and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, you're okay. All right. That's all right.
These goths.
Yeah.
Still did they break?
Well, no. And now this is the part where I get confused about what do you do after that's set up. I think I roll another battle event.
Maneuver. Right. Like based on the outcome of our round, we have a certain range of options.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. This is, I think, trying to find it in the PDF. Here we go. Maneuvers table is on page 33.
It's also over on the side of our map here.
I think the first one,
GM.
The first maneuver was the charge. Which is why you didn't get an opportunity for the first round, because that's the charge, right?
Okay.
Now that we're done the first charge round, we're at the start of the second round. I know you get. I know the army intensity goes down by 2 because you guys got the triumph in this round. However, you guys, the battle zone has changed, which means the intensity is going to go up. And I also have to roll one of you can roll the 3d6 -10 battle events table now.
I'll let you do that one.
-10, so it's gonna be 4.
+4. The enemy surges forward. Brave defenders, enemy reinforcements are coming in. They're trying to flank us.
All right.
So that's adding. So that adds 4 to the intensity.
We got a triumph on the charge, right? So we get to move forward 2 zones.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay. So it goes 21, then it goes to +4. So now you're at 20 army of 25. The intensity, you're adding 4 plus the battle zone. So you went from second rank to enemy second rank.
You know what's really interesting? I just noticed this on page 39, talking about the charge. Even if no matter what you do, you advance a zone. Even if you crit fail, you advance 2 zones, but you're disordered and intensity goes up. So like the impetus of the charge, you always end up in their like backfield because it's a fucking charge.
It's a charge.
And the question is just, is it in a good way or a bad way? That's interesting. I hadn't caught that before.
Yeah. So I like that.
And notably, if you get the triumph, your footmen move in behind you. If you don't get if you get a critical fail, your footmen don't follow. So it's just you.
So you're alone.
You don't have your support. Because you need those footmen to rally behind and form up again. Every time I'm like, I like, there's just another little bit of design in this game. That's like, that's clever. That's nice and subtle and elegant. Without it being a whole ass war game. Yeah, it's not a whole ass war game, but here we have a very reasonable interpretation of the outcome of a charge that is, All right. So they're trying to flank us.
So, yes. So here's what happens. We're doing I did the army intensity, so we're -2, then +4. So a net of 20. So you're at 25 right now. The next round at 25. Your army right now is at 25. Your unit is going to be, you're at 8. The 3d6 roll gives you the additional next intensity part is 4. Then you add your zone and other modifiers, and that's a +10 because you're in the second rank. So you're looking at a total of 8 + 4 + 10. So that's a 22. So
we're in the shit.
Yeah, you're in a spicy spot. So now we do a battle test for your unit against rather than the commander of 19, you're going against the battle. It's an army intensity of 22.
Okay.
This determines your options for your maneuver and stuff. Your maneuver choices.
Do I roll to see if my passion persists?
Yes. And it persists on anything but a 6.
Good. So I still get the +5.
If then each following round it would go down to a 5 or 6, then 4, 5, or 6.
Fuck yes,
dude.
Yeah. This is my Baden. This is my Baden.
Oh no, we tie. We tie. What happens when it's a tie like this? Both critical. Both are surprised. Page 57. Dude, every battle is like, okay, what niche case do we get to learn about? Because
what niche case did they already anticipate? What niche case did they know was eventually going to happen and write a whole fucking page of rules for?
The one time we get a surprise. Okay, the one time you crit, I also crit. All right, well, D20 surprise table. It's 410. Just roll a D20 for me, Acewin.
17.
17 is unit commander ties, normal choice of maneuvers, and the enemy is weak. There is only 1 foe per 2 player knights. Unit commander ties. What does that mean? Zone change possible. Fight against. The game master rolls once on their surprise table. I'll just let you do it. Use the enemy table to determine the foe. Maneuver summary to determine the unit results. For instance, if the commander is confronted by a 1 result, he chooses to flee. No, okay. We're not doing that.
So unit commander ties refers to the option of what maneuvers we can choose from.
Yeah. Oh, so because the unit commander ties is the options. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And that matters because like if I had rolled a 1, then my unit, I don't get to choose from unit commander ties. I have to choose either run away or defend.
Yeah. So you have normal choice of maneuvers. And it says the enemy is weak. There's only 1 foe per 2 player knights, which is helpful.
That is good. This feels good. Okay, unit commander ties. I'm trying to find the list of maneuvers. Here we go. All right, unit.
Did I drag you over to the thing? I'm on. Yeah, I have you on the thing. If it helps you, either the PDF. I also have maneuver choices to the right of the actual battlefield, but you have to zoom in a lot. I'm not showing the battlefield to you all. Well, that's fine. I kind of have this open, but
Enemy
that's
must
going on,
be
I'm
with.
gonna...
Is the enemy army withdrawing yet? I don't think so.
No, definitely not.
Okay. Uh, can't charge. They're not in a position.
Yeah.
So I don't actually have a whole lot of options here. The only real choice is like, do we attack versus 2, or attack with another?
Yeah.
Damn, I was hoping to push deeper, but I think, yeah, I'd need a win for that one.
Yeah, win for that one. So our best case is that we put ourselves in a position to push further next time.
Yeah. So this is attack. Okay, here's the choice, Jim. Attack would just be hold our zone. Attack versus 2. If we win that, we push forward a zone. And
okay.
I think we want to attack versus 2 because if we win, we're inflicting intensity, and if we triumph, we're pushing deeper and inflicting intensity. Whereas attack versus just regular, it's just a holding pattern. We really don't get many benefits, even on a triumph. So out of character, I'm going to suggest we do that. What do you think? Yeah.
Like, how does that interact with that they're weak and we would be facing otherwise 1 per 2, like only 1 for the 2 of us? Like, would that just be?
It just means we voluntarily take on a second.
We voluntarily take on a second unit. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Like, I think that's the only way we're going to break them is to just keep pushing further.
Exactly. Okay. Interesting. Fight again. The Game Master rolls 3 random foes. The player and Game Master each choose one of these.
Nice.
Hey, that's awesome. All right.
Yeah.
You get a special set of enemies to fight because this is a special battle.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll 3 times. 3d20, 10, 6, and 18. All right. You can either fight Italian crossbowmen, Ethiopian infantry, or Roman knights.
Roman knights. I mean,
yeah.
Next question. So normally, because of the surprise, normally it would be 1 foe per 2 knights, but because we're attacking twice as many,
it'd be 1 for 1.
Yeah, I think 1 for 1. Okay,
instead of 2 versus 1. Yeah, gotcha. All right.
Okay, cool. Parsing it out.
No,
yeah, I think breaking the knights, I think, is the important bit. Plus, it's the most glorious. What are we gonna do? Attack some mercenary Italian crossbowmen? Come on.
So our pick is Roman knights.
That would be my pick. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. I need the... I need their stats. 1 second. Okay. Got their stats. All right. Can each of you roll a d6 for me? 2. I just want to see which of the random people I want you to go against. Okay. 1 and 2, 4. Awesome.
And our sword checks.
Yeah, sword check. Any bonuses to this?
No. This is just the simple battle.
Unless you're invoking.
I might invoke passion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. See how this goes. All right.
All you're invoking honor.
Yep. Honor, because these are the same Romans that almost got Gorthrin. So this is like, if we could break them, he'll consider it made up for his blunder.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Their sword is all right. Colin. Their sword is 17.
Brett. Say it out loud.
13. And Jim. Their sword is 18 against you.
Okay.
6. So lose and all right, I lose both, which is another triumph for you all.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Okay, so the triumph is -3 intensity and move forward 1 zone.
Yeah. We're in their 3rd rank.
Yes.
Man,
That's
I want
that's
their
not good for
fucking
them.
baggage.
No.
No,
yeah.
I want
Yes.
I want their baggage.
Yeah.
I can see their tents from here.
I can see the Emperor's purple flag.
So how much? What's the minus to your unit intensity for that?
-3.
-3. Okay. So that brings you down to 19. But then you're going to gain +5. So now you're at 24. Plus whatever the 3d6 + 10 roll, I think, adds to it.
+10 or -10?
-10, sorry. -10.
I got it.
All right.
All right. 5.
+5. Major enemy reinforcements come forward. A concerted effort against you. These guys must
That
be
makes
veterans.
sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to send in the reserve, right?
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
in their 3rd
Stop
rank.
the
They need
Yep, plug the gap. Yep.
Will no one rid me of these meddlesome Salisbury Nice?
Right.
All right, so that means 29 will be your unit intensity.
Fuck. All right.
But you're technically still, because of your triumphs and stuff, you're all are engaged. You have your forces together, right?
We're not disordered. Yeah,
Exactly.
We're not disordered. We're in
Or
good
even disengaged
order.
or
It's
anything. Yeah.
just
Mhm.
Ooh.
You can't charge again,
Okay.
but you're just all fighting. And again, yeah, these is all swords, right?
Okay. Roll to see if my passion persists. Nope.
No.
Okay.
And then similarly for you, Jim. Yeah, you're in. You're good.
I'm going to try and invoke honor now because I want this passion bonus for these rolls. All right, that's the +5 I need. Fuck. There it is. There's my usual rolling.
Oof. All right.
All right. You're going against the intensity of 24. You win.
Well, yeah, it's messy, but we won.
I rolled a 1 for those listening at home.
That's
Look, like you can't make this shit up. This is why I love rolling.
Our luck is, I
Yeah.
don't want to say anything about it. We got some luck.
Hell yeah. Awesome. So not only do you win that round, that gives you a huge suite of options to pick as unit commander.
yeah. Let's take a Gandaroony. Don't know why I said that.
But
Weird choice of words.
Um,
Where's page 33 there? Okay. So is this was a partial success or a win?
this is a win. You got 7. You beat 5. And this was a triumph last round because both of you succeeded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you beat my my sword skills. So your unit won.
Okay. I thought a partial success was when they also succeed, but you get higher.
Oh, no, you're absolutely right. This is a partial. My bad.
Okay. They are not withdrawing. Enemy is not running away. We don't want to pull back. I think it's a stand. It's a stand versus a stand or a. Maybe I'm not reading this right.
Unit intensity critical partial success. Unit intensity critical. Your unit. No, you didn't. I didn't crit against you.
Right.
Partial success would be like we succeeded or like we crit and they succeeded.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Partial success means both the intensity and you guys both pass, as Colin said. So
okay.
you either have to stand and attack first 2.
Yeah.
Chase, but an enemy unit must be running away, which is not the case. Pursue, enemy unit must be withdrawing, and intensity is 14 or less. That's not true. You must either stand fast.
Or
unit commander didn't
stand...
tremble.
Yeah, basically have to do what we did last time, which
run
is
away
just like
or pull back.
Keep pushing.
You could start.
Well, no. So last time we had the opportunity to actively push this. We have to stand fast, so we're not going to be able to advance the zone.
Yeah,
but to be able to attack versus 2.
No, because we don't even get to attack. It's stand fast or stand fast versus 2. Stand fast versus 2 is actually bad compared to attack versus 2, which is kind of good.
Kind of good, yeah.
All right. Okay, stand fast. If we triumph, we still affect their intensity, which is the important part. But otherwise, yeah, let's just regular old.
All right.
Stand fast.
Stand fast.
3 random foes and choose to. Eric's gonna roll 3 random foes and choose 1.
Yep, 3 random foes.
Well, hold on. It says you stand fast when the unit commander has failed his roll, but the unit is still in good shape. But I didn't fail my roll.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. Like, I think we could, if you didn't fail, then couldn't we attack?
Right.
And it seems like the only choice would be attack versus 2. Because you're not chasing, you can't pursue. You're not standing fast.
Oh,
would be unit
yeah,
block.
I do see it. Okay, we can attack versus 2. Okay.
At the top.
Sorry, I totally missed it. Yeah, let's fucking attack versus 2, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Attacking versus 2, page 38. Do I roll how many? Roll 3 foes. Player and game master each choose 1. Well, I did roll 3 foes.
Yeah.
So. Poor quality infantry. More Ostrogoth cavalry. And poor quality infantry. So those are the rolls. Well,
I like the idea, like the third line we hit are these poor quality infantry, and the reserves coming in are the Ostrogoth cavalry.
Yeah,
like that makes sense to me.
Yep, that makes perfect sense to me. Yeah. On the map, I kind of had their reserves off to the side, and some of them were cavalry anyways coming in, so it makes sense that they're, yeah, exactly. And that sounds like the right part of the story.
Hell yeah. Cool.
All right, attacking versus 2. Appendix 1 for shitty infantry.
All right.
Holy hell. This guy's going to get owned. Oh my God. Yeah. All right, cool. So you're attacking verse 2. These guys are not good. Less than 14.
Love to see it.
I say that as you guys are obviously experienced soldiers and you have been in battles before. You could just tell based on how these people are, like, they're less than 14 for purposes of how you want to split up your stuff, which is why I'm informing you.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't tell you the exact number because you don't know what they are,
right.
But I'm telling you that they are less than 14 for purposes of how you want to gamble.
Right.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna split it down the middle. 10 and 9. 9 to the poor quality infantry.
Okay.
10 to the other, and that becomes 14 and 15 with my bonus.
Okay. Now you fought Gothic cavalry before, so you know their lance is 18.
Right.
Okay. I'm just so you guys know.
Going to do 13, 16, 12, 17. I'll do 12, 17, actually.
12 to the Goths, 17 to the infantry? Or the other way around? 12 to the infantry. 17.
Other way around.
Okay.
So, I'm
infantry
risking...
first, cavalry second. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. For my own head, then, whoever goes first, I'm going to... Like, the other player, I would ask to pause for a second so I can roll the 2 people there because I'm going to be rolling 4 people and it's going to get confusing as fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Not
right,
the worst
thank you.
rolls.
Infantry. So I'm going to... Just so it's in my brain.
Give me a failure. Come on.
Crit.
Fuck you. That's a crit. Yeah.
That sucks. And Gaul is 18, I already said. Or Goth, sorry. Success. Tie.
Hi. Ooh, that's good.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
The good news, though, is that the standard crit of these spearmen is like a standard hit of the cavalry. I'm rolling 66 damage against you for the...
That means they literally can't hurt me.
I know.
They crit.
Yeah, so they got lucky on you. The Spear of Longinus. Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
They literally can't... The crit doesn't hurt you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That is amazing.
Let's see.
Quick question. Y'all's horses. Is this the first time your horses have been in battle?
No, not mine. I mean, a big battle, yeah, but not like
you've been in
skirmishes with them.
Yeah, but this is the first big battle with your horses.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't. I'm just curious. Okay, it's like this is like the descendants of the battle of the Boy King conquest battles, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, our second generation Andalusians.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this I've still got the King's Gift. That's what this one is.
Yeah. Okay. So mine is going to be, I'm going to split similarly, and I'm going to go 10, 14 with my +5. That makes it 15 and 19. And we'll do the same infantry and cavalry.
All right. Roll infantry first, then cavalry.
This is infantry.
Equal. All right. Fail for me. Success for me, but you have a better success. All right. Do your damage against the Gothic cavalry.
Okay. There we go. 21.
Right. And we are doing
the chivalry bonus.
We're doing the zoom in gritty part, by the way.
Gotcha.
If you haven't gotten it already.
They have the peasant bonus, which is it's -3 armor. They take 3 more damage than they normally would.
Right. Yeah.
Dysentery.
21 damage. You do 21 damage to them? Good lord.
Yeah. This is another one, 15. That's rough.
They subtract 6. Yeah, that guy's their max hit points is 20. So you almost did their full hit points. They're absolutely major wound, knockdown territory.
Yeah.
I pretty much am gonna roll a d20, and if I roll under 10, they're out of commission.
Okay.
Nope, they're technically still up with a major wound. Okay.
Okay.
Just for purposes of this next round. Okay. Well, let me see if they fall over. That's them. That was literally, are they unconscious? Now, do they fall over though? Yeah, they fall over. Okay. So
this is
hang on. Yeah, no, they're fucking over. They're out. They're out. Okay.
Out, yeah. I was gonna say, can my horse make an attack?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about the infantry. They're out of commission.
This is a classic.
As soon as one of them falls, we're gonna just trample over them.
Classic Salisbury situation. I take care of the strategy. Gorthrin is the wrecking ball in the tactical situation.
Yeah. Well, let's keep it going.
All right.
Three enemy forces remain. Jim did 15 damage. That's nothing against.
Yeah, it's not enough. Yeah,
okay.
cavalry.
Yep.
Okay. So new pass.
Yep. New pass. Passions persist because this is the same.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Sorry, by pass I mean we're still in the same micro fight,
Mm-hmm.
but just the following round of the micro fight. All right. This is going to be peasant, infantry, and cavalry against Acewin.
Okay.
So infantry fail.
Yes.
Cavalry hits.
Yeah.
I
didn't split up my skills yet.
Oh,
but I'm gonna stick with the same ones just to be fair, because otherwise I could be knowing that he fails. I could jank that, but that does mean I cannot succeed against the without a crit on the other guy. Oh, are you kidding me?
Right.
So mutual failure against the infantry and success, but not enough against the cavalry.
All right. Cavalry damage. 23. Actually blood.
Does 2 damage to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Come on.
Ooh.
That's a bad roll.
But still better than me. Against the cavalry. 21. That's gonna hurt them for sure.
How many times have we rolled 21 damage this session?
Yeah.
It's like at least 4 times.
Yeah. That must be like the mean of central tendency with the amount of dice you roll. 3. So that subtracts 3 from them. Oh yeah, they're okay as well. Minor wound. We're getting dug in.
Sure are.
Third round. Before I roll this time, I won't make the same mistake.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the same split.
All right. You don't mind if I'm rolling before you, does it? Oh man.
God damn.
This Gothic Knight's got you. This Gaul's gonna get you.
Yeah. Give me that crit, baby. Come on. God damn it.
Oh. Okay. That's not good.
It's not good.
Well, enjoy 3d6 followed by 66. Holy hell.
Jesus Christ, Eric.
Oof.
Holy shit.
A bad one.
That doesn't include your shield. Because that's a fail.
It doesn't. That's true. So it is.
You get your chivalry.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah.
So it takes 17 damage.
Yeah.
That is not enough for a major wound, believe it or not.
Clash.
That said, uncomfortably low number of hit points right now.
Yeah.
Went from totally fine, untouchable to not.
Oh, oof, that's a nasty one.
That is. It's a wound 17. Yeah, but it's not a major wound. That's hilarious. My major wound is 21. So if you, at this point, if you do a major wound, I'm probably dying. There's very little difference between a major and a mortal wound for me anymore.
Yeah, there's no leeway anymore. All right. Oh, good luck.
There we go. Finally.
Oof. Yeah, okay. I passed, but there you go.
38.
Jesus.
There we go.
20 damage to him. Let me make my constitution test. Just to see if he's unconscious, because it's major wound. Succeeds. Dexterity. Succeeds. That hurts,
right.
but he's still up then.
He's still up. All right.
Oh, I need to roll dexterity as well.
Yeah, are we on foot or horse?
Horses. Yeah,
Okay,
you charged
that's
in
what I
there.
thought. That's what I thought.
Wait, doesn't that mean I would be getting a +5 bonus against the infantry? Because I'm mounted?
They got spears.
But do they have great spears?
I don't know. Poor quality infantry. They're poor soldiers with little skill. No. You're right. They're not great spears.
So we would get +5.
You would have gotten a plus. You would have been getting a +5 against these guys. That's my bad.
Okay. That's all right. Just real quick.
There's a lot going on.
That means that very little is changed. Actually, my rolls have not been great.
No, that's still a 17. You rolled an 18. Yeah.
Yep. God, I love it.
Okay. That actually doesn't
Don't
change.
save me on this one.
All right. Well, but that is good looking out for the rules, man. Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Okay. You remain on horse.
3 rounds.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
Okay.
You guys got to win this.
Yeah.
I think being wounded, he's going to call in a passion against you, Gorthrin.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to change up now that I have a +5 against the infantry alone. I'm going to split.
Call in his honor.
Shit, my brain is.
No, he fails.
19 will do.
Be melancholic after this is over.
Yeah,
12.
it is grave.
Yeah.
Okay, if I do 7 and 12 as the split, then against the infantry, I'm rolling
17.
17, and against the cavalry, I'm rolling 22. No, 19.
Yeah, it seemed too high. That sounds
Yep,
right.
okay. All right, so that's much better. I like that a lot better. And we're going to rejigger it. I want an automatic success now, so I'm going to do 16 total versus the infantry and 20 total against the cavalry. There we go. Got it. Got it. Of course.
All right.
And then... Okay.
It's good.
It's good. It's good.
Fail.
All right.
Infantry fails against Acewin. Cavalry succeeds, but does not beat Colin.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Right, so you're back to doing damage.
Back to it.
Hey.
All right. 16 definitely hurts the infantry. Six, they failed, so they don't get their shield. So that's 10 damage straight to them. Major wound is 10. They got 20 hit points. So yep, major wound. That might be enough to knock them out. You did literally just enough. 50-50. Fail. Infantry down.
Yeah.
I don't have to roll to see if they get knocked over then, because they've just failed their unconsciousness. Okay, cool. Enough of a major wound that they're out of the fight. And then 19 damage is a spillover of 1. They passed their thing, right? Yeah. All right. So from 18, so 1 damage. That's just a wound on them. But back to one-on-ones. All right, Gorthrin.
Here we go.
Now I failed.
Yeah.
I failed my honor. So I would be melancholic after this.
Yep.
But
Close.
you beat me.
Beat you. Not a crit though. That's all right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I interrupted the...
You're okay. 20, another
Got
2
excited.
damage. It's a game of inches right now.
Yeah. At this point, you're just trying to unhorse him, just to get him knocked off or something.
Yeah, and very, very, very much, right? Like the initial successes have stopped. Now you're just in that surrounding ball of just clashing with knights around you, peasants falling down all over you, as you're just in the thick of it. Just the sounds of there's horns in the distance. Like at this point, I don't think there's any way for you to even know what's going on anywhere else than what's the immediate battle is that. And pretty much in the whole hemisphere in front of you is just enemy, right? And you're just there, just buffeting.
Just like on the side of the horse,
right?
Just attack.
Yeah, exactly, right?
All right.
You know, there's the one like spear guy, like random infantry guy that comes at you with a spear going, and you like deflect the spear and slash his back down, right? And then the guy with a horse rides by and like you try to parry him and you get a slash into him and he turns around. You know, it's like just very much like that, right?
Nasty.
Yeah, it's exactly
stuck in.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh yeah, the grass here is all mud now, right? And blood. Like it's just there's nothing. You know, there's no green grass anymore.
Imagine that fight scene from The King.
Yeah.
Core.
So it's very. I think it's a little more spread out than that, but yeah, for sure. Like it's just nasty though. It's just nasty though. It's still muddy.
It's just nasty.
All right.
Okay.
Are we going at it again?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're doing this combat to the bitter end, I think.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. So I rolled. If you want me to roll again, I can. But I rolled a 16 and got.
No, that's
success.
fine. It's against the cavalry.
Yep.
I think I haven't called on a passion against this guy against you. I'm gonna call on a passion. I'm calling his honor. He passes this time. He was getting close.
Damn. Okay.
Now I think it would be fair. If you wanted to re-roll and call on a passion, actually that might be fair. Because like you keeping a roll pre-rolled and then knowing that I'm calling on a passion, if that influences your decisions or stuff like that, I don't know. I want to give you the option.
There's no decision for me to make because I'm already inspired.
That's right. You're already. Never mind. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I forgot you're already inspired. Okay, cool.
Yep.
So then that just means an 18 plus 5 is plus 3, so 23. So I just get a plus 3 to the roll. 7.
Hey.
Awesome. Okay. Not enough.
Eat it, Astrogoth.
Yeah.
Yep.
So curses you in Proto-Germanic.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. We're not heavy-handed.
One pass against each other, and that just you hear like that like across his shield, right? Nice. As they turn around for a second pass, and then Jim.
Oof, come on. 14.
You still beat me though.
Still
all right,
take it.
This guy hurt, getting cut up from you. That's 5. He's taking 10 damage total now from you. 2 plus 3 plus 5. Definitely not in major wound territory at all.
Yeah.
But I think he needs to see if he stays on his horse, which I have not been doing. No. All right, for that part though, he slips up and falls off the horse.
Is the knockdown damage how much got through or how much was rolled?
I think it's a knockdown is equal to how much is rolled.
Okay. Have I had like my 18 damage?
No, I need to do that against him too. I think this is my mistake because I think it's not spillover. It's the actual damage.
Right, and that's one of the bad things. The fact that I only have a size 11 is most hits are going to force me to maybe fall over.
Yeah, because the idea is it's the force of the blow. I think, at least in my head.
Yeah,
right. It's not the damage; it's the force of the blow to my brain.
That makes sense, and that is why I'm boosting horsemanship. Right, I'm remembering now.
All right. Then I need to also make a corresponding one against your knight. It passes. They stay in the saddle.
Okay.
But back to Gorthrin's knight, right? Slash comes by, you do enough damage, and they fall off their horse. They also take another d6 points of damage because that's always part of the game. They take 5 more points of damage. That's not good.
That's not good for
29. They've lost 10, and then they lost another 5 now. They're in. I mean, it's not a major wound because they have to take 15 points of damage to be a major wound. But
they've
taken 3 rounds now. But yeah, they're not unconscious yet or anything like that. So, but yeah. All right, they're more than half bloody.
They're unhorsed.
Pretty much if you do damage to them that surpasses their armor, like if you crit against them, they're pretty much going down for sure. Plus they're unhorsed. All right.
Yeah.
So.
And what's your total hit points divided by 4 is your unconscious, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Rounded down.
It's 1/4. It's 1/4 rounded down. Yeah.
Yeah. This
So
guy
I got
goes
32
unconscious.
total.
Yeah.
My unconscious is 8.
Yeah, this guy's unconscious is 7. So it's got a while.
Yeah.
All right. Might be the last round. We'll see. Colin, against you. I'm inspired still because it's the same fight. You're inspired. You gotta roll better than that.
I know I do.
I barely get past you here. All right. So not a crit at all. Just your standard 66 against you. 27.
6. That puts me below unconscious.
So now you have to test to see if you remain up. And you also
because
have
I'm unconscious. I drop below my unconscious.
No,
So I'm unconscious.
when you do that, don't you make a constitution test to see if you stay at? Almost assuredly, when you reach your unconsciousness threshold and you're still fighting, you make a test to see if you remain.
I thought it was automatic, but okay.
I think that just triggers it.
Okay, I'll roll it and then look it up.
Yeah.
So
okay, if you would pass, look it up while you're doing that. While I do Jim's fight.
I think you only test to see if you fall unconscious from a major wound.
Yeah, if
I might have missed. Oh, yeah, I think I got this shit mixed up. Okay, you might.
Yeah, no worries.
Right
I'll look it up.
It's
right.
No worries.
Normally
it's rocket tag. Like the game, like we're fighting little, 7 damage, chip damage here and there. That's taking us down. This is a different world. I'm not used to this.
Very different.
All right.
Yeah,
anyways,
rolling terribly.
Ooh.
Okay. It is automatic. I have to make a dex to see if I stay in the saddle unconscious.
Gorthrin gets crit.
Ooh, okay.
No, he's not crit. It's an 18, not a 16. I messed up.
18,
I rolled the wrong thing.
Yeah.
You're okay. I accidentally put in the wrong number.
That's right. But he is hit.
Yeah, you do get hit. Cool. So then you're hit for 66. 22. 1 gets by, but that does a horsemanship test. See if you stay in.
It is not greater than his. It is greater than his size. That's right.
Oh yeah, of course.
Go.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. That's 3.
Acewin, I think you need to make a squire test.
Yeah. See if Gwagon retrieves me.
If Gwagon can save you, then you're in the clear right now.
You son of a bitch, Gwagon.
Come on, Gwagon, dude.
Jeez.
You have one job.
Man.
You know what this tells me is
Yeah.
I don't think he's here. Like he missed the first one and then he misses this one. I think Gwagon, I don't want to say fled, but I think he got like lost in the battle and it's just got separated and doesn't. Fuck.
Yeah. I think since the initial charge, he like cannot find you. He's like, he just cannot. I don't know where Acewin is. All right. Well, obviously, like what happens with Acewin? Like you get captured, I guess.
If we lose, then yes. Yeah. Right. Because if we win, it's not like they're dragging me with them.
Right. But you also have other house knights. Yeah.
I could have thrown one of them in front of that big crit, couldn't I?
You
definitely could have done that.
We could also just like, video game point of view camera shifts to playing one of your household knights trying to fight to save you. Rather than Gorthrin doing it, it's one of your household knights.
Okay.
Would that be cool?
Yeah, sure. If that's what you want to do.
Well, it's not just what I want to do. It's do you want to do that? Does that sound fun to like play a random household?
I have zero preference.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, then it's what I want to do. I think it would be fun to see another like random NPC we haven't really had a lot of spotlight have a chance to have a little bit of spotlight to see if like they can fight to save you, right?
Yeah, like literally all of my current vassals who which we have looked at once.
Exactly. Again. I have egregiously ignored. Like it's one of those things where it's not like I intentionally forget about these people. It's like I know they're there, but like I have like 7 other stories that are happening right now that we're just focusing on. They're like I don't have the script room. There's no room in the episode.
if we had not established that Karen was already back in Salisbury,
Yeah.
I would have asked for an indulgent, like a nameless knight reveals themselves to be Karen, having disobeyed and saved me.
That would be so. Oh my god. Yeah. Well. Fair enough. Well, maybe, I mean, if you wanted to play Karen, as like, if any, God forbid, the worst happens, that would be kind of crazy cool, being like, I was ordered home and I could have saved my love.
Hold on. We established they were in Salisbury last year, and then Arthur and the rest of the army arrived this year. So and we haven't established that they're just
You're
saying.
right. There's no reason it couldn't be Karen. Do you want to?
Incredibly indulgent of me. That is incredibly indulgent to ask of that.
Yeah, for sure. But like, that sounds sick as hell. I was like, you're willing to play a random night right now, in lieu as your character goes unconscious. So like, if we want to make this interesting for both of us, absolutely. Like,
all right.
Now there's implications that Karen disobeyed, and we can deal with that as well. But also, Karen's here to save your life.
Yeah.
Right. Let's do it. I don't have stats. I don't think I have stats for Karen.
No, I only have stoic but wasteful, good dancer, notably merciful and hospitable.
Awesome. Let me just grab a random night, and we can just use those stats. Here you go. I'll put it in Discord, I guess.
Cool.
Hold on. Discord is reminding me that there's a thing called party mode instead of letting me type.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that worked at all. I don't think that formatting did not go through at all. Here you go.
Ooh,
I'm just gonna.
On.
That's imparsible.
I can't even. Yeah, I can't even start to aid. Wait, no. Age 25, glory 17.
Yeah, here you go. Here you go, dude. This is from my notepad. There you go. I'm just gonna give you a screenshot of it. Yeah, I know. Like, it's the same numbers. It's just that, when it's in a notepad, it looks a certain way as opposed to the other one, right? So obviously,
no, I'm saying it looks exactly the same on my screen.
Oh,
so
okay. If that works,
we're good.
What you need is sword, lance, horse.
Yeah, I see.
Right? Okay, so
19,
technically
11, 15.
Yeah. I literally scrolled down. That is number 675 of my list of 1,000 random nights.
She is much bigger than.
Yeah. So ignore the household, knight, worldly, and proud parts at the top for the traits and stuff. Obviously, like, we already established who this one is.
Merciful.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't. You know what I mean? I just needed I'm not going to control F for these stats. I just grabbed a random one from a list.
It's all good.
All right.
Okay.
That's who we go to battle with.
All right.
You have hate, loyalty, honor, hospitality, and love, as well, right? Those are the last ones after HP and unconscious.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I imagine you calling on a passion seems to make sense, right?
Yes. Gonna call on a passion. Well, love of family, I guess, is what we'll call that. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. The helmet reveal. It's Karen.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The Knight of the Black Waters comes riding through the battle.
Oh, yeah.
Samson, you genius.
Oh, yeah.
That Samson Stone in chat suggested that.
Yeah, I see that. Holy hell. Samson. Oh, my God. That is so awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, oh, my God. So, this Goth Knight's getting ready to, like, abscond and, like, capture Acewin and stuff. And then out of nowhere, this Black Knight charges through and fucking crits.
Out of nowhere, off the top turnbuckle.
D20. I mean,
awesome.
they have a chance to repel, but they're gonna obviously only not do as well. That's so good.
Yeah, it is.
That's so awesome.
That's a lot of ones.
33. Yeah, but it's still 18. That's like 15. That's definitely major wound territory. Consciousness test. I mean, just out of the gate, consciousness test. If this is what it is. They crit it. Okay. Horsemanship. All right, they're still there, but they are grievously wounded.
Son of a bitch.
So it's not over yet. And so, no. But obviously it's enough to fight and get their attention where Acewin's condition is still uncertain.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Jim. Thanks for being super patient, dude.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack the guy that is on the ground. He gets a -5 until he can stand up, which he won't get to unless he can beat me.
Yep. I think he can stand up, but then it's like a reckless attack or something like that. Then you split your things, and he gets a -5 anyway standing up. Yeah. So I think he's just gonna take the defensive action and try not to die to you. Yeah,
because I get a +5 because he's knocked down. Yeah. Like for that, I'm mounted, he's on foot, and I'm inspired, so I'm rolling at like +15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see.
Yep.
So crits.
Yeah, he's going to roll. He's taking the total defensive action, of course.
Yeah.
But does that mean he gets a malice to his thing
he
as
gets
well?
He gets a +5. He just can't do damage.
No, he has +10, I think.
I think it gives you +10, but he doesn't get a malice for attacking ranged, right? Or attacking from the ground.
He does get a -1, or sorry, a -5. This
all right, so he gets a grand total of +5. So normally he would be rolling a 13. So he's actually rolling an 18 after everything. And that's including the total defense action.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no. Still not enough. Who knew?
But he gets a shield at least.
Yeah, he gets his shield.
It might be all he gets.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all he gets. Let's be honest.
I actually think Gorthrin gets his shield now.
Yeah.
The arm that was holding it.
Ah, man.
Yeah, all right. The might of your elvish horse just falls right on him.
Oh, these goths, man.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fucking sick.
And if I have any is there any way I can send one of my 2 squires to go get Acewin? Because I have 2 for a reason.
Awareness.
See what's going on.
Yeah. I think give me an awareness and give me a -5 to it simply because of the battle, and that you're kind of concentrating on murdering this guy.
Right. What happened? I thought I rolled it. Guess not.
Yeah, right. Because this is the part where it's like, where's Acewin?
Yeah, I can't say.
No. Okay.
Without the -5, you would have got it.
I had a +5 for my inspired. They kind of can't. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your squire. Yeah. So like, I mean, it still happens. You tell your squire like, where's Acewin and stuff. They're like, I no idea, my lord. You know, like as things continue.
Yeah, he's just the battle rages around.
Right.
So
but back to the Black Waters. Right.
Yeah.
The Gothic Knight spins around. Yells.
God damn it. My rolling. Jesus fucking Christ.
I believe he was inspired last time.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. So that's +5. So that's a total of net 3. Fail.
Okay.
He's already in major wound territory, but 14 is not going to do enough here.
I don't know why I'm allowed to touch the dice, honestly.
I mean, it still triggers a horsemanship test, though, right?
That's true. Yeah.
That's why. It's a tactical horsemanship.
And that's tactical horsemanship. Yeah.
Passes.
And that's an interesting element. The rocket tag thing happens the better you get at fighting, right? There's that middle gets excluded, but it always matters whether you get knocked off your horse. Because even if you don't get any damage through, that's D6 falling, right?
Oh, yeah. Also, I misread his size. His size is actually 16, so that wouldn't have been enough to trigger it. But yeah.
Fair enough.
But okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, you have to do damage at least equal to their size to knock them off.
Mm-hmm. But that it's a nice counterpoint to the rocket tag of like one hit kills.
Oh yeah.
And it's like you can kind of always knock someone off their horse, and that kind of always matters. the Marshal Squire Kenhorn is not a fighting squire. Like literally, they're my clerk.
Yeah. Mostly doing payroll. like that's
really, they're the one who they're the one knight who knows math. They know how to work the abacus. We don't risk them.
Yeah, we yeah, they know the number of arrows and the number of like jars of pitch kept in the castle. That's pretty much their job.
Mm-hmm.
Holy hell. Okay. Right. Okay, so not a lot of damage to him. Snarls under his Saxon helm. Or Gothic. I mean, is there really a difference at this point?
They'd all wear whatever Rome gave them.
Yeah. All right. Let's keep the camera here, right?
Yeah.
+3 for me. The fate of Acewin still undetermined. Oh, that's not good. That doesn't bode well for the Goths. I got an 8. What's your sword?
Doesn't Jim have to go?
No, I said let's keep the camera here for a second because Jim just crushed that dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yes.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that's a crit. All right, that's way more than his unconsciousness. Remember, that's his second major wound.
Yeah.
Let me just roll to see if he he definitely falls out of his horse, I guess, right? As you ram it through his gut, and falls off his horse. And you bring Acewin safely away.
The Goth is like, you will not deny me my prize.
Yeah.
And Karen's like, she is my prize.
And that's the reveal of the Black Knight's Karen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's so good.
Very good.
It's like the and Pelennor Fields against the Witch King. The I am no man reveal.
No man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Way to go, Karen.
This is going to be an awkward conversation with Arthur afterwards.
Right.
Hey, you know that wife I don't have? She came and saved me.
Right.
Yeah.
After I told her to stay home. Awesome. Love it.
Okay. So that means at the end of that, I would consider that a partial success for the end result of your unit.
Sure.
Of your unit intensity. Which gives you let me zoom in here. Enhance. No, half or more knights win or tie. So technically it's a win.
Nice. Yeah.
Technically.
So that
cool.
was attack versus 2. That gives us we hold
2.
position -1 intensity.
-1 intensity. We like that.
Yeah. Hold position -1 intensity.
Yeah, which means you're starting next round at a 28. No big deal.
All right. Yeah. No big deal at all.
Okay. With no Acewin, who's the battle commander?
Where's the Earl?
Right? And I imagine the Earl okay, I think the scene is probably the Earl finds Gorthrin, which is also probably why you weren't able to find Acewin. Right?
Yeah.
So like in addition to your squire running over, like I haven't seen them, and then all of a sudden it's like the Earl's like, where's Acewin? I don't see her banner.
Neither I. Yeah, we got to find her. Let's do it.
Curse. All right.
Let's find her.
So I think it's going to be a battle roll, right, against the intensity. Right. The Earl's battle is not the best, but not the worst. 16.
Yeah, same as mine.
Okay. Well, the Earl would be the one doing it, so.
Yeah. I'm no longer inspired.
Fair. Kind of took it all out on the guy on the ground.
Yeah. Kind of spent it all.
All right. A pass for there, and this is against a 28. Okay. Yep. The intensity wins, but that's a partial.
Partial success.
Okay. You did lose the battle roll, so you could stand fast, which I think is probably.
I think that's makes sense.
Stand fast, find Acewin is probably like the curt battle order that goes around here, being like hold, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah. In technical, hold on, no, it would have been higher than 28 because you would have actually got another +5, but that's fine. It's not a crit.
We don't roll.
It would have been a +5. It would have been a 19 total for the roll because of the battle zone. Oh wait, you didn't roll the modifier, the 3d6. This is bad.
So we're at +5.
That's terrible for you.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's actually okay. So roll
because it's like this one we got last time. Where it's
the
like
modifier before I rolled was +8. You're adding I didn't add the battle zone or the intensity to that +8. The battle zone adds +5.
That makes it 13.
So we're at 13, and then you're adding another 5.
Yep, 18.
18.
Or no, 18. Yeah.
So that's actually a total of 24 for the final roll, which is not good. That is a crit against you. You did pass, but you did get unit intensity critical success. Your unit is attacked by 2 enemy units.
Okay, so stand fast versus 2.
Yeah. Stand versus 2.
Oof, page 44. Okay. So we need a triumph here.
Yeah.
DM
is there
rolls
somebody
3
looking
random
for
foes and chooses 2.
3, 20, and 5.
I don't like that 20.
Yeah, that's pretty not great. Let me go back to year 526. 20 is lead. I have to roll again. Leader and bodyguard. Roll again, re-rolling 20s, add 1d6 to all combat skills and 1d3 to armor.
Oh,
what does that mean?
Ooh, jeez.
Oh, re-rolling 20s. So
re-rolling 20s. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's double stacked.
Just a bunch of leaders.
A 7. Okay. Super elite Roman infantry.
Okay.
All right. Definitely picking that one. And then poor quality infantry as well.
I really like the story here that we can suss out from the just these random rolls. Is like we got into the poor infantry and the emperor throws in some elite cavalry to stop the bleeding and now brings up his elite reserve infantry. And infantry is what you use to take space,
right?
And they're coming on and they're trying to reclaim. It's like, okay, we've stopped the bleeding for now. Let's reclaim this part of our line.
And these guys are like your fucking legionnaire fucking shields.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these guys are all here and you're like, oh God.
Has it come to the Triarii? I don't know.
Yeah.
So, I love I love just the general story of just how like successful your initial launch was in. And now you're like stuck, confused.
We are within sight of their baggage.
Yeah. And what I also love is like our desperation here it's still very good for our side. They're throwing resources into holding this flank, and we have to know, like, as bad as things seem, as much as it feels like we've gotten over our head, like this is a strategic good thing. Strategically, the more they commit here, the longer we hold. We don't need to break through here to win.
Yeah, and you're also not disordered or anything like that. So,
that's the incredible part is we're not disordered.
So, what is the Earl's command to Gorthrin? Is it just
give no ground?
Give no ground. Okay, so someone else is looking for Acewin is what I want to know.
Well, no, I think the answer when we just had that scene of like him running to you, being like, "Where's Acewin?" No idea. And it's like we're not going anywhere till we find her.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Give no ground.
Yeah. Very good. All right. So we're in the shit. We were at the spear point. We are so close to the enemy's heart. It will not do to back down now. So Gorthrin's going to call upon his amour to the queen and let the vision of her call to chivalry fill his heart with gladness at the bloodshed to come. There we go.
Yeah, dude.
Love of family persists for the Knight of the Black Waters. Who, with her opponent fallen, I think she dons the helmet again.
Yeah, cool.
And okay, I just want to set the modifier to the infantry. All right, you are fighting great spears. You're fighting 2 apiece, right? You're fighting not 2 great spears. You're fighting 1 normal infantry, 1 poor infantry, and 1 hyper leader infantry.
Yeah. Yep.
Poor quality infantry we have already seen. These are quite infantry. Well, I did just say what they are. I don't know why, but the point is that they are a force to be reckoned with.
So there's 3 units or 2?
No, 2.
Fighting.
Those are the 2.
Okay.
I rolled 3. I picked 2.
Elite. Gotcha.
And it was elite and poor quality. I got 2 poor quality rolls anyways. So
yeah.
Just,
gotcha. Understood.
Elite infantry, do they have great spears?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So no mounted bonus against them.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Oh shit. By the way, time. Are we okay?
I'm good. I'm good to go.
I'm good to wrap this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we can breeze through this. So I'm going to split 2 of my 19 against the infantry. I get +5 mounted, +5 inspired, so it's total 12 against the infantry, and then that gives me 17 against the elite, +5 for inspired, becomes 22.
Okay.
So 7 success against the poor infantry, and then
Yep. You're doing damage against them.
crit against the elite infantry.
Oh, you beat the elite.
Hell yeah.
Gorthrin.
Okay, so I'm doing my initial split.
40s.
Ooh, hell yes. God damn.
There you go.
So by the time the Knight of the Black Waters gets like when Acewin is returned to the fold of the true, because not disordered, it's not that everyone's lost from each other. It's just like now we've all gotten back together.
Yeah.
So Gorthrin knows that Acewin is the Knight of the Black Waters. So watching Acewin delivered by the Knight of the Black Waters, who then turns and fights like a fucking demon against these elite Roman infantry.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Sweet. All right, so Gorthrin, I'm going to split mine 10 and 14. That's my initial skill. The 10 is going to the poor quality infantry with mounted bonus and impassioned. That becomes a 25. And then the 14, I'm just impassioned, so that becomes a 24. That's for the elite. That's my skills. I'm saying that out loud because I have no idea what's going to happen with the dice. This is poor quality. Oh, come on.
I fail.
And this is, that's versus the elite.
That's real bad.
That's a rough one.
Ooh, elite ekes it out though. Okay.
Ekes it out. Yep. Okay.
All right.
So I got a hit on the poor.
Hang on. I'm just doing the math against the infantry real quick for the armor. Their armor rate is 20 because they have a tower shield. 12 plus 8. So they would add then additional 1 from the D3. So they're 21. So 21 minus 46 is still like 25. That's still brutal. They have like 27 hit points. They're gone. They're gone. Yeah. All right. So they're just out. Okay.
So that's versus the poor.
Yeah. 23 damage against the poor. They failed. So they don't even get their shield. So that's just 6. So that's 20 minus 6. Their unconscious is 5. They have 20 hit points. That's just enough to get them to 5 because it's 18. So okay.
Bastards.
Wait, no, I think they're still up. 23 minus 6. 17. So you're doing 17 damage. Oh yeah, so now they have 20 hit points. So that has 3 left over. Unconscious at 5. They're definitely down in. Okay, so
yeah. Cool.
Now the elite legionnaires.
Yep.
Was third. I rolled a 13.
You beat him.
Oh, that's right. I beat him. That's right. Cool. Their great spear is looking for the damage.
Yeah.
There it is, 5d6. Oh, terrible roll.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Not even against the
horseman.
size. Yeah. Awesome.
Right.
Okay.
It poked me.
Yeah.
Gorthrin is covered in the blood of their some of their finest. All right. We're going at it again.
I normally I would, but in the interest of time, I would consider this a victory on your end.
Okay.
For this round, right? Of the battle.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So. Okay. So we hold, no change to intensity.
Exactly. You won. The result. So then we go back to the battle roll. So this was the round where we found out that Acewin is injured. They're brought back. No idea where your squire is. Right. Mm-hmm. But there is someone else in Acewin's stead that we don't know.
All right. And now 3d6 minus 10.
Yeah.
Minus 3. All right.
Finally.
It's going our way.
More friends than enemy are around. They're stalled. Killing them really stopped them.
Yep. Our footmen are starting to catch up.
Right.
Yeah.
But but you're still in the second rank.
Yeah.
So that's 5. So it's still adding 2 to it. So that's really, you're still like rolling against like a 33. So good luck.
All right.
Oh my God. I rolled a 16. That's actually conceivably Swin. Right? That saps the heart out of him.
Yeah. You get second guessing.
Yeah,
he's like
marshal,
calling out orders and sees his marshal and it's like second guessing himself.
Yeah, right. Like he doesn't have the clarity anymore after.
Yeah, it's gonna hit him after the battle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Tell you what, this is definitely gonna come up during raise negotiations. Be like, hey, remember how the fight went immediately to shit when I was unconscious?
Right.
Just saying.
Just saying.
So it's not a crit, but you did fail. So you didn't fumble. So that is not a crit.
He's going to be melancholy.
So this is all over. He'll have a melancholy. Yeah.
So this is, but this is still a loss.
He's not going to get the bonus or anything.
So I think this is just a standard stand fast. This is just a regular stand fast because it's not stand fast. I didn't crit.
Rufus does not guess his battle. That's what the second roll is.
Oh, I didn't even lose. Oh, so
the first roll was for the passion, which he didn't get, and then his second roll for the battle, which is a 16, roll another 19.
So he fails it.
Yes.
All right. Yep. So then you lost the battle roll.
So lost the battle roll. It's gonna be rough.
So stand fast is the answer. It's a regular stand fast, not a stand fast for us too.
Because didn't fumble. Yep.
Yeah. Regular stand fast is I roll 3 and pick one.
If you had crit, it would be stand fast versus 2. If we had fumbled, it would be stand versus charge.
All right. And I choose one of these.
Yep.
That is 11 is Italian crossbowmen. 18 is Roman knights. And 3 is poor infantry. There are other options on this list. I just suck at them. I swear to God. All right. I pick one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to be the Roman knights because that sounds cool as hell.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. They're still around. They were the first targets of the charge.
Yeah.
There's still a couple of them around.
Regroup. Throw back in.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Well, yeah. I think this is actually like disorganized Roman knights who are like fleeing from another part of the battle, who are like running into you.
Yeah, they're trying. Obviously going to where they think the fight's going best, which is where we're getting mobbed. But jokes on them. It's not actually going good for them either.
No. All right. So simple battle tests.
Yeah.
Let me just
Knight's no mounted bonus, so it's just the inspired +5.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hell yeah. Karen is. There's a reason she's my bodyguard wife.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh god, 2 crits.
Bow, bow.
Yeah, you definitely handily beat them here. We don't have to do the damage part, right? This is just another round of.
We are -2 intensity, and we're disengaged. You know what that means? If we beat the battle roll, we get a charge.
The charge, yeah.
Yeah.
We get a. That would undoubtedly be enough. Like, I actually don't know where our intensity is, but like this is what we want. This is what we've been trying to get. Is that final breakthrough?
Yeah. Hold position. So you triumphed. You're disengaged and a -2 intensity. Holy shit. Yeah. So that's -20 to your disengaged. So that 33 immediately comes down to a 13.
13
plus the battle zone plus the modifier. The 3, 6, 9, 10.
I'll roll the modifier.
Thank you.
Yes.
-1, 12, +5 is 17.
17 is beatable.
Yeah, that's
beatable.
Holy shit.
Will Rofus this round?
Yep. And I'll roll the 17 intensity.
Come on, Rofus. You got it in you.
Pass.
Let's do it.
All right.
Passed. Not
pass.
But not as good.
Not as good. It's all right. Could
All
be
right.
worse.
We tie, right?
Yep.
Yep.
No,
hold on. Both
partial success.
I think it's partial.
I think we both pass, so it's a partial, yeah. I guess I don't know when you do a tie then.
Hold on.
I think you. Let's see.
I think we lost. I think it's like this is a loss, right? Like you still beat us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like it's not a fumble, so we're not charged, and it's not. You didn't get a crit, so it can't be a 2 enemies. So we have to choose between stand fast, stand versus charge. I think we just stand fast again.
Yeah, I think it's just another stand fast. Yeah,
or can run away, but that's out of the question.
Yeah, he's definitely not doing that to you.
Yeah, I think we do stand fast.
I'm definitely going to do the 20 here, which is the elite, which means I roll again. Elite 16. Elite Moorish Cavalry.
All right.
This will be the last round of the fight.
Here we go.
More folks fleeing the battle towards you.
Still inspired. Jesus.
Fun times.
5 and 2. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
This is a partial success. A loss is when you fumble or they critical success. A tie is when you both fail, both critical or both fumble. A partial success is. That's the only way I can read it. I'm sorry. Doesn't matter for this.
It's still stand fast because you lost the battle roll.
Yeah.
I guess you'd attack for no. If you didn't lose the battle roll, you could attack first too.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, but no. Instead, you are still standing fast. All right. Yep. You're against Barbary Knights.
All right. So.
It's rolling.
Jeez Louise.
This is the sunk cost fallacy for Emperor Lucius.
Yeah.
Just keeps growing.
Well, we got 1 crit.
1 crit.
And 1 fail.
All right.
Pull out on that one.
That is a partial then, right? Well, it's still a win, not a triumph.
Yeah, it's a win, not a triumph. And a win in this situation is just homeostasis, no change.
Yeah. No change in intensity.
All right. Then what I would say then, as you guys are continuing to fight at breakneck pace here, this is like literally like round 7 or so, I think, of Saucy.
Yeah.
If I've been keeping track right. So finally, Arthur and Lucius will meet in single combat, and Lucius is slain.
Hell yeah.
His battered army drops its weapons and runs. Arthur's forces gain a +5 modifier on the unit's events table. So, rather than play out the last round in the interest of time here, I'll just give you all the 45 glory times 8 for the battle. Ace win, I don't know how we're going to calculate the glory for you for the last 2 rounds. Or 3 rounds, since you went unconscious.
2 rounds.
Sorry,
No.
last 2 rounds. Yeah, not 3.
Yeah.
2 rounds. I don't know how...
So-
you went out round 5, and I was thinking we were in round 8, so that's why I was thinking for the last... But yeah, you're right.
So I definitely get at least 270.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, at the end of the session, Arthur has the bodies of Emperor Lucius and other important Romans placed in honorably into sealed lead coffins and sends them to Rome with surviving senators who bear the message that Arthur will be approaching and that Rome must surrender. They depart with a long ox train of coffins. The remaining bits of September and the fall is that Arthur secures the countryside. The presence of Gaul by the Romans is absolutely broken, but pretty much after the envoy, the Alps are pretty much closed by snow.
Mhm.
You prepare for the winter. All right.
Hell yeah.
But that basically will conclude 526. We'll do the winter phase next session and go through 527.
Damn, definitely going to cross
Thanks for
the
Damn.
5,000 threshold. That's
Yeah,
fucking-
same.
Look, if we would have done every battle as recommended this year, like we would still be in like the ambush. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I haven't even
Right,
gotten to this actual battle of Saucy, which is why I abbreviated. There was supposed to be like as written. There's actually a battle that breaks out from the peace talks, and then skirmishes, and then this one. So instead, I sort of like just made a montage. That's okay.
fine. I think it's fine. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
I prefer doing more of the montage things as well, and getting you
this
all.
is- It's awesome. It's been a while since we had a fight like this, and this was a good one.
Yeah,
this
this
was
was a
a
good
real
one.
good one.
This
Exactly.
was a really good one.
I know, like it was just riveting. Like I love this one. This was really good. This was it was just the right amount of swingy. You know, it felt
Yeah.
everything felt good. It felt right. Like everything's I
And-
believe that makes sense. No weird gymnast brain of trying to justify random events. It all felt very flowy and natural.
Yeah.
The only question, and I want to leave it for next session to answer, is did anyone clock that it was Karen that saved Acewin? Because the Knight of the Black Waters are going to fuck right off afterwards.
Yeah.
She's not sticking around for that.
You have a major wound that needs healing.
I don't. That's the
No.
thing. It
You
was
just
not
have
a major wound.
flesh wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
A
once
17
you're-
is a flesh wound.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Gordon, you failed that awareness test. The second part of the battle, I don't know if it's that, but I think it would be interesting if somebody did, but I don't want to retcon that. I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
We'll see.
Like I said,
Next
we'll
session.
figure next session how it shakes out.
Hell yeah. Well, that was sick as hell. Thanks for
That was awesome.
Thanks for playing, you two, today for sure. And thank you for
Radical.
everyone for watching. This was awesome. We will be off next week though. I will be in the States on vacation, but we'll be back in a couple weeks.
Excellent. Very good.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right then. Yep. Take care, y'all.